everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and welcome back to Sevtech Ages. Do you hear that strange noise? The noise of bad. This is what I was talking about. See, there are monsters nearby. No, there aren't. I built this over here specifically so we wouldn't have to deal with monsters. But apparently there's monsters underneath here somewhere. Let's just... No. See, I'm afraid we're going to like let loose a horde of zombies if we're not careful. Oh, look. So see how those look like that? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's because of this block. Let's... No? No. Ooh. Looky here, looky here. So we do we... Uh-huh. Yep, I'm out of here for now. Maybe we could do this. Come here, you. Could you get smacked? Would you get smacked? Would you like to get smacked? Come on, you. A little bit more. Maybe if we can get rid of him, we can actually sleep and make it daytime. There we go. Okay, what does this do? Nope, I still hear one. Yep, there's still monsters afoot. So we're going to have to... I'm going to have to... You know what? Let's do this. So that we know that down in here there's something bad and the game freezes. Yeah. But we'll get back to that later. So something really, really cool has happened between the last batch of episodes, 3 episodes, and this episode. Yeah, I ate some food. No, I got a secondary monitor. Yes, I did. I ordered one and it finally came in the mail and it is beautiful and it's working great. So we are back on track. It's like there's an entire infestation underneath here. Okay. Okay, so we're going to... Do you hear that no matter where I go? So let's do this. We'll just go over here, and we're going to use a leaf bed like we were told. Piggy, you should have done this in the first place, buddy. And now I just sound like... How can I sleep when my bed is burning? Huh? That's a good song. Okay, so let's get over here. I don't hear any bad guys. I hear that annoying little villager. I want to get somewhere where there's silence. Peace and quiet. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and start going through some viewer comments, and then we'll go ahead and get on with today's episode and all the stuff we're going to try and accomplish. So quite a few of y'all pointed out what I was doing wrong. I love it. I don't belittle it in the little that all of you were saying the same thing, because that means there was something I was doing wrong, and y'all were able to help me out. So we have Mustang Girl, SWE Gold Miner. Oh, you're trying to photobomb now, or sound bomb. And we have JS Flink, and they all three said, hey, buddy, you got to smack it with a hammer. And I know that doesn't tell y'all much, right? So let's see here. Let's look in here. I got to remember what the exact... Oh, no, that's the wrong book. I've already got the book. Whoop, there we go. Wiring, power wires, generators, basic wiring. It was like a throughput circuit, this thing, the feed-through insulator. So it's basically saying 2 LV wire connectors and a solid block. So what I had done... No, stop reading the book, Peggy. We've already read the book. LV wire connectors, 2 of those, and let's use a block that's easy to break. We'll use a dirt block. So see if we do this. According to the book, we should be able to pass power through there. And I was doing that up there, trying to hook it up to the windmills. And no matter what I did, I could not get the power to work. But then they said, hey, right-click it. Or maybe left-click it. Right-click. Oh, there we go. Right-click that. Aha. You have to right-click the connector, not the block. And look at that. Now we have a throughput going through the block. That's awesome. So that's how you do that. That's how you make that work. So thank you, all 3 of you, for telling me that. Now, can I just break this and it will give me back the... Oh, weird. Okay, and I got the stuff back. So it is breakable. Awesome. Good suggestion, peoples. Thank you so much for helping. Now, JS Flink also said, blue is input, orange is output. And I think he was talking about on the capacitor. Do I have the capacitor with me? Right here, LV capacitor. So we'll place this down. So we've got this little thing right here. If we right click it, it turns orange or it goes away. Blue, orange goes away. Blue, orange goes away. Can we do... Oh, wow, we can do multiples. I didn't see that. My gosh. You know what we're going to do? We will fix you guys. You don't exist. Out of sight, out of mind, right? So that's how we control that, where blue is how we're going to input power into the capacitor, and you have to set it to orange if you want to output. So that's what that was there. And then JS Flink, I want to make sure, because I think several different people said this. Okay, so JS Flink and SWE Gold Miner said, hey buddy, I'm using the wrong thing. So see that connector? And see that relay? This is what I was doing. And I couldn't get power out of there. I'm like, why won't power come out of there? Well, Piggy, you got to use a connector. Connectors plug things together. Relays just pass power from point to point. Relays won't allow power to go through them into objects. That's the way I need to visualize that in my mind. But when I gone back to edit that video to get it ready to render, so I could upload it to YouTube so that you could watch it, I noticed that. I'm like, I'm sitting there putting a relay on this capacitor and wondering why it's not working. And that's one of the crazy things. Like if you ever record yourself doing something and you just do it live, you ever have like one of those conversations where in your head you're saying like, I jumped over the fire truck. And somebody looks at you and says, you jumped over the fire pit? What? And you're like, no, I said truck. And they're like, no, you said pit. Well, the problem is if you weren't recording it, you don't know if they weren't listening to you and heard the word pit when you said truck, or did you mess up and was thinking truck and for some reason said the word pit. But old Piggy, yeah, he got caught because I was recording and my mind was thinking one thing and I did something different on camera. And then when I went back to watch it, I realized my faux pas, F-A-U-X-P-A-S, my fox paws. For those of you non-French speakers, it's fox paws. And for the French, it's faux pas. Yeah, that's how we'll justify that, right? Okay, so, and then JS Flink said, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Now, I've already built it. I already built the pump jack. But he said, you do realize you have a tool that would help you with this, right? That. A projector. I could have built a projector. See, this one's set up to show a crusher. What was a crusher? Not a Wesley crusher, right? Maybe if we... See, I don't even remember how to... Oh, we squat and... Whoop. That. And we'll just walk right through it. And then we'll take it off our... If we get rid of it, I think that's what makes that go away. Yep. You go away, you. So that was a projector. It would have shown us where we need to place the blocks to build the pump jack. But Piggy already built the pump jack. So it's a great suggestion. And I really appreciate it. But it just... Piggy got impatient and didn't pay attention to the suggestions and built it anyway. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was awesome. Thank you all so much for the suggestions. That really helps me out. Helps me to understand this mod pack, what I'm doing wrong, and what I need to do to move forward. So, and then the one more, let's see, I grouped these suggestions. The other suggestions was from the dog miner. He said, yes, the iron ore blocks that you've got, I can remember where I put these things. It might be somewhere over here. These iron ore blocks versus the geolysis iron cluster. He said these are very important. You're going to need them later for another mod, so don't use them up. He almost told me and then he stopped. He said, whoops, not going to tell you. So we'll just have to leave that for now, but those are going to be important, so we're not going to mess with those. He also said that the generator that I've got going, we'll jump up here, and for those of you who maybe missed, I would suggest you go watch last episode, then you would understand. But just in case you haven't, this up here, we're not going to get too close to that wire to electrocute us, but this Thermoelectric Generator, he said that only creates 100 RF per tick. I don't know what the RF draw is for these heaters, like how much power do they actually need? But apparently 100 RF per tick is less than what 4 heaters need. So that's why we're seeing fluctuation in our power supply versus the machine and what it needs He said it's not so much that you're using the wrong wires, it's that you're not supplying enough power to the system. So that makes a whole lot more sense. He said what you could do is you could tile some of these together on the roof so that you got, somewhere to put them. And you can also hook up capacitors, those little things, kind of like batteries. So like right now, let's check. Are those safe wires? See, now I'm going to be scared to get near this thing. Okay, so see how this is going through? This is still running. We're running coal into coal coke. How much do we have in there? Oh, a fair amount still. So we're running that. But as far as I'm aware of, we are done converting. Stop the bouncing, sir. Yeah, see, there's no more incoming iron. We got it right here. But this isn't being run. So there's excessive power that's not being used here. See how that's maxed out up at the top of the screen, 8,000 IF? If only we understood how it worked. That joke just never gets old. So say both of these machines weren't running. Well, that thermoelectric generator is still creating power. So we could have some capacitors up there. They would be storing the power. And then whenever we turn the machine back on, it could draw excessive power out of the capacitor. So that would be cool. But we're going to use the capacitor today for a different application. But that really helps build a good electrical infrastructure so that you don't have to have a ton of power being generated. You can have capacitors storing power for just times when you need it. If only real life completely worked that way, right? He said with the pump jack, the way we need to work this is we're going to have to build a fluid tank and hook it up to the pump jack, and then right-click the tank with a bucket, and that's how we're going to get the fluid out of there. So that's what we're going to work on. Is there another type of tank? I don't know. See, this thing is so self-contained now that I'm really scared to go in there and just tear it all out, especially with the creosote that's in it right now. So let's back up. Tank. The tank is a multi-block. Are there any other type of tanks? Tanks a lot. Apparently not. So 4 treated wood fence and 34 iron sheet metal. Do we really want to build a secondary tank? I'm thinking that at this point we don't have a choice because we're going to leave this tank over here for creosote. So we need a tank for oil. So 34 iron sheet metal. I know you'll have seen me build this before. I've got 2 iron sheet metal right now. The recipe for it. No, is that showing me the right recipe? Block of steel. Let's do this. Sheet metal. Now, is it steel or iron? That's the other thing I need to check. Book. Iron sheet metal. Awesome. So we're not going to have to convert it into steel. We can just use the iron that we've got. So iron sheet metal, not aluminum. There we go. 4 plates makes that. Is there any other way to craft this? See, this is something else that I need to pay attention to. Are there multiple ways to craft it? I'll bring up this comment somebody made in the next video because I want to save and make sure I have enough comments for all the videos. But they basically pointed out somewhere where I wasn't using the most efficient recipe to construct something. And so I was actually ending up wasting materials, and I could get twice the amount of stuff out of it that I needed to. So they're over there singing a sheepish song, I tell you what. So iron sheet metal, we need 34. Let's do some quick math here. 4 of these gives us 4. So closest multiple would be 36, which is 9 times. Or we could just do, okay, so we need 36 iron plates. 34 iron plates. No, we've got 2. 30, 32, so 8? Or we just do it. We need 8 iron sheet metal blocks, but we need 32 plates. So we need half a stack of plates. Is basically what we need. What we got going on here? I need to make sure my hands are empty so we can check. Is this, yeah, this is the plate mold. Okay. And let's put half a stack of iron in there. It's going to chunk its way through and go straight into the item hopper. So you go ahead and do that. And while you're doing that, I've got the capacitor. I've got Connectors. Do we have any wire? See, we've got wire right here. I need to check and see, do we have any more LV wire laying around? Oh, nice. And it's insulated too, so we don't have to worry about getting electrocuted by it. And we're also going to need some pipe. Look at these. Actually, I don't need that. I only need 2, right? We'll leave those behind. Get these totem torches. We can get ourselves a little light source going. And I could have swore that I had some more piping laying around. Sorry about that. All of a sudden, my throat's just being a little jerky. So, 2 fluid pipes. Now, we need to be able to get the fluid from the pump jack to the top of the tank. So, let's go over here and look and see. See, we could build the tank in the ground. So, the edge of the pump jack could just go 1, 2 like that and go down in there. If we don't do that way, we would need 1 pipe here. So that we could go from, say the pump jack was here, so it would be 1. And then if this was on the ground, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks up, minus that 1 that's here. So that's 5 in total to get to the top. And then 1, 2 to get over there, so we would need 7. So we need 5 more of these pipes, fluid pipes. Let's see what the recipe is for that. Fluid pipe, iron plates, 3 each for 8. I say I needed 8. So we'll do 6 more plates. I believe so. Oh, wow, that already went through. Nice. 2, 3. Run those through there. Okay, so while that is going, OL Crafting Bencho on a sticko. Help me help myself. There we go. Let's do that, and that. 34? Did we do the math right? Yes, we got the green check mark. Now we need 4 treated fence posts. It'd be nice if we had those just laying around. I don't know if I used up all those over here. See, I built all that stuff. But I can't remember, did I have any left over? No, I don't see any. Treated fence post. We need 4, so we need to do this twice. So we need 8 and 4. 8. Oh, look, we got treated wood planks. Here we go. So that'll get us 4. So we'll do this recipe once, twice. And then the book should give us the all green. Green is for go. Not forego like a foregone conclusion, not forego. Or forestall. There's another one. And there we go. So this, awesome. Let's go ahead and sleep, make it daytime. We should be well on our way to getting some oil out of the pump jack. Yep, I was going to say, I don't know if, let's do this. Let's turn it back up, because we need to know if we're getting snuck upon, even though creepers don't make any sounds. We'll just hop, skip, and jump and take a sleep in the burning bed. How about that? Whoop! Nice. Oh, sounds like there's bacon being cooked. Let's get away quick. We don't want to be crispy. Oh, and look at them burn. Except for that little fellow right there, so we'll get our sword ready for that. Now, let me get... I was going to say, I'm missing a little bit of food here. You know what? You get out of here. We don't need you cluttering up our inventory. You can get out of here. You can get out of here. And you're about to get out of here. Might be able to just outrun you, although I get the feeling he's going to chase me all the way over here. So where do we plug in? Right here, maybe? At the redstone engineering block section? I think so. Oh, weird. I don't remember this stuff being over here. It's like a weird little patch of it. Okay, so I'm not seeing any bad guys, and I have to remember that in this world... Oh, there's a bad guy. In this world, creepers can actually blow stuff up. So let's get up here so we're safe. And, yeah, I know, you're going to come over here. You want to see who's moving in. You saw this pump jack get built, and you're like, who in the world is out here trying to get this oil. I stake claim I do. So let's go back to pump jack. Okay. Redstone signal. 2 side ports with the orange dots is where the oil comes out. It uses 1024 flux per tick, and I think the capacitor has 100,000. So that means we can run 100 ticks? I think so. I think so. And I think it's, what, 30 ticks per second? Oh my gosh. Nice, that's how you deal with that. Where do we plug it in, though? Well, I'm going to assume it's going to be right there because that does... Although this right here looks very suspect. That looks very similar to where other stuff would be plugged into. So let's go ahead and put our... Well, the connector won't go there. Will the connector go there? Uh-oh. Let's do this. Nope, that's going to make us break it. Redstone control, not inverted, inverted. Not inverted. I think it started with not inverted. How do we plug this thing in? Let's try a relay. I know we're not supposed to do a relay, but see, that won't go either. Uh-oh, I squatted and it let me do that. Maybe if we squat with the connector. Let's go back up here and get out of the way so we can actually see what we're doing. So squat. There we go. So maybe that works? I hope so. And... do I have some dirt? Yes, I do. So say, let's do it 1 block away so we have room to get our wire to go through there. And I guess I could just put that right there like that. Okay, so orange. That's blue, that's orange. Connector. See, I didn't have to squat for that. So I hope that's right. Wait, that's not a connector, that's a relay. See, we almost did it again. How many of you, raise your hand, how many of you were about to start screaming? That. You cannot connect to the same point. I'm not trying to connect to the same point. I'm trying to link to that. You cannot attach the wire to the same point. Okay, so maybe. There we go. Is that going to work? Okay, so it says this has 16,000 IF now. So I guess it's not going to turn on because there's nowhere for the oil to go. Yeah. Play your music. Right-click this. Squat right-click. Left-click. Left-click. Nothing happens. Okay, so I'm going to assume that the next thing we need to do is set up a tank. So we're going to put a tank right here. 1, 2, 3, 4... Now, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, that's right. We need to check the book because I think there's supposed to be a hollow in this, right? Back up, you. We need to hurry because the sun's about to go down. Tank. Yep, see, starting at that first level, there's a hollow, and it goes all the way up to the top. So good thing I checked. 1, 2, buckle a shoe. 3, 4, Piggy said, no more. And then whenever, we'll just keep stacking up until, okay, we have 9 left, so that means we're at the roof. And we close all that up, and then right-click, left-click. I'm right-clicking and nothing's happening. Maybe I can't be on it when it happens. There we go. Yep, that's what it is. For some reason, it doesn't want you to, oh no. I hope this doesn't try to connect. Let's do this. We'll run pipeline. Now, I'm hoping when I get this pipe piece right here, it will see that as a connection. Why is that not working? There we go. We had to squat. That is so weird how sometimes you have to squat and sometimes you don't. Okay, so it has power. How do we turn it on? Do we have to run... Do you have to have pipes connected to both sides? That's kind of stinkerish. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 more. And how do we make those? I can't remember. But we got a trumpeter. He's cheering us on. He's like, man, you can do this. 6 more plates. All right. So we'll just make a quick run back. See, this is what happens when you're on your oil rig and you forget some of the most vital, important parts before you go out in the field. Then you got to go back to base and get more pipe. We should have just taken all the pipe with us in the first place. I guess we did, though, to be fair. All right, so, whoop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Run that through. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. So now, while that's going, let's go ahead and look at what our next advancements are going to be. Why'd that stop making noise? Oh, because it's just slow, maybe? Or maybe looking at the book paused something? No. Oh, when I look at these, the game freezes. That's what's going on. Okay, so once we get oil, we're going to extract it with a bucket. That'll get our advancement. Then we're going to have to do distillation. Now that you've extracted oil, build an immersive petroleum distillation tower to process the oil into naphtha and diesel, and grab a bucket of each to complete the advancement. So a distillation tower. That's what we need to look up. Distillation tower. Oh my gosh. Environmentally unfriendly. You're not kidding. Look at all the stuff we're going to need for that. Steel scaffolding slabs, fluid pipes, redstone engineering block, iron, okay, at least iron sheet metal, and a heavy engineering block. Wow. And I bet this thing needs power too, doesn't it? As a large multi-block structure, it separates crude oil into a number of byproducts. It is built as shown and formed by using the engineer's hammer on the redstone engineering block. Crude oil can be input into the distillation tower at the back hatch marked with a blue dot, where it will be heated until it separates into a number of layers. Oh, kind of like real life. This produces a variety of fluids and has a chance to produce bitumen as a byproduct. Bitumen or bitumen? Maybe bitumen? I don't know how you pronounce that. I've never seen that word used in real life. The distillation tower uses 2048 flux per operation, converting up to 25 microbuckets, millibuckets of crude oil to diesel, lubricant, gasoline, and bitumen per tick. The produced fluid mix is output from the side hatch marked with an orange dot, and the bitumen through the front hatch. Diesel can be used for power, lubricant for oiling machines, gasoline for power, vehicles? Motorboat, or napalm, yikes. And this can be used to make asphalt, to select roads and stuff. Below the operations, the distillation tower can perform. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have to build another fluid tank to go with this, and possibly some more power. So I get the feeling that the capacitor, we'll have to run it around and charge it up, or we're going to need to set up a system out there, like a little power generation system. Which is strange, because there's all this stuff that you got to do, but at the same time, you don't want it to be permanent, because once you run out of oil deposit in that area, you've got to relocate it to somewhere else. Right? Where's that sun? I guess I slowed you down. So I don't hear any bad guys over here. Let's do this. Gonna get that at the ready. We're going to sleep the very moment. See, I'm so tempted. I'm like, I could be looking at advancements right now, waiting for the sun to go down. But no, piggy. You do that, and the whole game's going to freeze. You've got to be patient. This is the one time that the sun gets to be in charge. The one time. Oh my gosh. Look at me just running out the clock here. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have started processing stuff for that stinking distillation tower. Yep. That's why Dadcraft was able to finish this whole mod pack in 100 episodes. we're almost reaching 100 episodes and we aren't even close to being done. Time management, time management. There we go. What does that sound? That was weird. It sounded like somebody walking around on planks, didn't it? Okay. Freeze, unfreeze. We'll run over here and hook up these fluid pipes, and hopefully this is all that it needs, because we are showing power is going to the pump jack. So that should be good. I think we just need to hook up pipes on each side of it. Nope, nope, there we go. Which is kind of stinkerish. You think there would be a way to, I bet I didn't explore it, and there might be a way to like click it and tell that thing don't push any oil out that side. Okay, so maybe now we can turn it on. Boop. Why is it not working? Do we have to smack it? Work, you. Work, I said. Control inverted. Not inverted. Okay, so here, well, I picked up something. Maybe this is what we have to do. I don't have it with me. Maybe to turn it off and on, we have to use a redstone signal, because I remember the book saying something about that. The reason why I didn't think that at first is because stuff like the heaters and the coal coke creation and steel creation, all of those seem to run automatically. They don't need me to hook up a switch to turn them on and off. What was that? Oh, it's just smoke. I saw something black sitting up there. I'm like, is that a bat? Is there a stinking bat up there? What a dang bat. But maybe with that little spot, we're supposed to put a switch, and we have to input a redstone signal to make this thing start working. Let's see. State on, state off. Is it not? Okay, there's a ton of power there. There's power there. The pump jack's showing power, so why isn't it working? Once again, there's something missing and I don't know what it is. And I'm almost certain we're in the right chunk for oil, aren't we? I keep thinking I'm hearing a sound. All right, so let's see here. No mineral overworld, no fluid reservoir. And that's the one we're wanting. Okay, so there's coordinates, so let's do this. We'll go back over here. This might be the one time where we actually need... I just keep hopping and skipping through that grass. Or what was it, like a compass or something that we've got that tells us our XY coordinate. I think see, I get that all mixed up. I think it's a plumb bob shows us our vertical, and then the other device shows us our... Now that's a stopwatch, which I still have really yet to understand why I would need a stopwatch. I didn't put it on the wall. Books. Stuff from Twilight Forest. I know I had it. It was like a little compass looking thing, right? Depth. No, we don't need to know depth. That's there. Is there anything in... Nature's compass? No, I think that was used for finding a specific biome, wasn't it? Wow, come on, really? The one time I actually need the device. We might need to go through, there's that stinking thing. Let's take that. We can use that to try and measure power flowing through stuff to see if things are actually working the way they should. Anything in here? Nope, nothing of any great use or consequence at the moment. Maybe it's in the backpack? Yep, they told me no. I didn't believe them. See how that works? In here? Nope. Okay, so let's backtrack on these advancements here. So I believe it was age 2. Where's a bioanalyzer, a depth meter, stopwatch will display information on the player's motion, A compass will help you determine your X and Z coordinates. I think I'd use the compass for something, didn't I? Maybe that is why. Let's back up and check. Compass. Item must be in inventory. Okay, so U for uses. Yep, we used it for the voltmeter. A bibliocraft compass. I wonder if that's better. Lesser water landing? Empty map. A slimy compass? A depth meter. What are you? A height controller. Okay, so we're just going to need to make another compass real quick. So, iron plates and an iron arrowhead. So we'll run some plates through, and we can go ahead and cast an iron arrowhead. Let's do this. I already know that we're going to just need to start melting down. What are you, molten copper? Okay. Dump that in there. Dump you in there. So that will, while that's smelting, let's go ahead and get us some plates going over here. Because this is really the only other thing that I can think of. Maybe we set all that stuff up in the wrong XY chunk or something. So we need arrowhead. Let's see. Let's just back this up. We'll arrow. Filter it. See, I would have never seen that if I hadn't have done that. I really wish Vanilla Minecraft had that feature. And an iron arrowhead. Nice. Everything should cool off as quick as you do. Or quicker. That would be great. Put that back. We can go ahead and untoggle that for now. Alright. So this might be a moment where I get to bang my head against a wall because we did set everything up in the wrong location. 1, 2, 3, 4. That. Compass. Can I have this? Nice. There we go. That'll work. Okay. So, we'll need to run back over here because I cannot for the life of me remember what in the world the coordinates were that we're looking for. These are not the coordinates you're looking for, said Obi-Wan Kenobi in an outtake. And then Lucas said, no, that's the wrong line. Don't listen to Piggy. Negative 34, or negative 32, 464 to negative 16, 480. 464. So right here, let's mark it. Negative 32, 464 to negative 16, 480. Let's just go over here and mark this spot, shall we? Oh my gosh. What? This is as good as any. Nope, no sir. You take all this stuff off. Unclick that. You're going to bang your head against a wall. You're not going to climb it. Wow. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So, you know what we always have to do in moments like this? It is time for the grand edit. Yes, it is. What I'm going to do is I am going to tear all this apart. I guess this is where that projector would have come in handy now, wouldn't it? I'm going to tear all this apart, relocate it inside the proper area. I guess only the pump jack really needs to be moved, right? We can move the pump jack within the area, and then the tank could rest outside the... Where's all this water coming from? Could you be oil? Nope, but it would be nice. I could just go down there and get a bucket of it. But yeah. Let me go ahead and reconstruct all this over here. I'll bring you back, and then we're going... What? Did you see that? What is that orange line? Why is there an orange line right there? There's two. Is there another over here? Why is it showing me that? Oh, maybe it's showing me that if I ran this core sample That's the chunk that it would investigate. Okay, fair enough. All right, so I'm rambling on. I need to get back and sleep, and then I'll come back over and relocate, and then I'll meet you back over here in just a moment. All right, everybody. I've been over here for, I don't know, 35, 45 minutes. Listen to this mess. Yeah. Crafting up a whole bunch of stuff right here. Yes, I have. I managed to go and get a whole bunch of stuff together because I thought, you know what? Let's make this a double whammy episode. Since I've got to do an edit, let's go ahead and do all of these blocks you've pretty much seen me build. Not that. Get out of there. You've seen me build all this, so there's no point in doing it over and over again on screen. And I had to convert some more steel. So it took a few minutes waiting so that we can do this. Look at that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to see if we can build this thing in less than 10 minutes. I think I can. I think I can. I did manage to sleep, so we should have enough light going. Now, I moved the pump jack over here, and as soon as I got the whole thing set up, it started to animate itself. So I immediately shut it off because I'm like, no, 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 no. You just hang on a minute. I want everybody else to see this thing running as well before this this capacitor runs out of power. So what in the world did I switch to turn it off? Was it that? Oh no, it was this right here. That's what it was. I went ahead and turned this output to off. So we'll turn it to orange, and look. That is so cool. Now I guess because the IF number is low, it's not at 16,000. Oh, it's stuck at 410 now. Is the capacitor already empty? Wow. That pulled all the power out. But did we get any Texas tea? Ooh, here it goes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so the first thing we need to do, let's go ahead and run this this thing back. We're going to need to charge it up so that we can have enough power. I don't know how long this thing has to run, but if we can run this distiller for just a few seconds, that might be long enough to at least get the advancement. And then between episodes, I can worry about getting some thermoelectric generators over there, creating an electric source that will let me go ahead and run the system. So let's pop that down there. We're just going to disconnect you. Wait. Can I connect that via the relay? I think I can run two things on a relay at once. And since the ka-chunk machine is not running at the moment, it's not going to be pulling any power. So what, we swap that to blue? I believe so. And then we'll get ourselves some wire. And you're charging up. Ooh, charges up pretty fast. Okay. You know what? Instead of trying to make another trip, is that... Oh no, that's going to take valuable, precious time, it will. Now, I know that y'all are going to be screaming, Piggy, Piggy. You said earlier in the episode to use the projector, and the projector could help you build the distiller. That is 100% true. Problem is, I can't remember how in the world that you set the projector to project the item you need to build. My brain shut down. I looked around for how in the world I figured it out, and I can't remember how I figured it out, so I'm kind of stuck in that department. And the projector that I do have is not for distiller. So I'm like, not a bin distiller. All we'd hear is a bunch of jokes if we had that running around here. So no bin distillers. Now, I also noticed in the book there were two different kind of distillers. And at first I thought, well, let's double check and see what's going on, because that other distiller might be easier to build. And so we wouldn't need to build this thing that we're going to work on. So I started looking at it, and it's a way, way, way smaller structure. It's a water distiller. It takes salt water and distills it and gives you salt and... Oh, we better cap that off. That'll be the one spot that we fall down in. So there we go. And then we'll do like this. All right, so in the back of this thing, the pipe is going to come out and connect to it. And that's what puts the oil into it. So what we need to do is figure out... Let's stop this. Let's look around. So I'm going to presume that's the back, and it sends it up in there. So if we look at it this way and hit play. Nope, stop. Stop you. Okay, we can pause it there. Okay, so it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4x4 block. So what we need to do is scaffold, pipe, scaffold. And we'll do the piece of pipe right here. Scaffold, pipe, scaffold. Uh-oh, it's going to be off center with that tank. We can't have that. Come here, you. Oh, that works. Yeah, you just stay just like that. So we've got 4 of these heavy blocks that go right here. Okay. I think the redstone block went right here, didn't it? I wish it would stay put. That would be great. Okay, that scaffolds all the way, and then we build the tank. So the redstone, you go right there, and then 2, 4. So that's the first level. So, nope. I'm kind of getting nervous because I'm like, I need to get this thing built. Is it hollow on the inside for the tank? No, it's a 2x2 all the way. Okay. So that... How did I get it to show me earlier the... Pause that. There we go. Okay, that'll work. That will work. Okay, so what we're going to do is... Opposite of this side... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 scaffolding. 12 scaffolding right here. So, wait, did I count? Oh my gosh, no. Okay. Nope. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not counting the bottommost. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I hope that was all we needed. I mean, the green check mark said so. So that should work. Okay, so from here, what we need to do is build scaffolding all the way around, leaving one opening for the pipe. The peep, as some would say. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's build up like this. Okay. Oh, I just about had a heart attack. I'm like, wait a minute. Did I take my slime boots off from earlier? Did I put them back on? So in front of the heavy block, we're going to put a pipe here. Okay. And then I think all we need are these 3 blocks. We should be good to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why won't this? Do we have to right click it to make it connect? Nope. Let's break it and then put it back. Maybe when we smack it, it will connect. So let's look here on the back. Okay, this pipe is going to go straight up all the way, so that's pretty easy. So we'll just start doing that. Okay, so from that spot, I'm telling you, it's like following a Lego set instruction kit, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll bring the pipe up, and then is it the upper or the lower half slab? The upper. So at the 4th, we're going to surround it. Squat so we don't fall off. There we go. Well, this isn't too bad. It's fun. It actually is. It's fun to build this structure like this. Oh, son, no, 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 no. We might have to take a little nap on top of our tower here in just a second. So are these all... So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That makes sense. Where is sleeping mat? I can only sleep at night, sleeping mat. There we go. He takes a nap. Yes, he does. Open. I looked at the time. We're almost out. We can do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not the pipe. Thought I'd swapped over. There we go. There's this little trick that I do where I click the middle mouse button, and I kid you not, it's the greatest little shortcut in the world, but sometimes I feel like it doesn't work. Like I feel like I'll click my mouse, but it just won't select the block I want, or it'll select it, and then the mouse wheel will immediately scroll to the block next to it, if that makes sense. Do y'all ever have that problem? I don't know if it's my mouse messing up on me, or if it's just a normal issue that people have. Okay, then from here, we'll surround that, and I'm going to count, but I have the feeling that the 12 blocks we've got left we'll use right here. So, once that's there, let's turn this. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, and I'm counting, see how there's 4 dots? That's how I'm looking at it. So 1, 2, 3, with the pipe as well. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, good. I've got some more pipe left over. That's what I was hoping, was we would have enough pipe left over so that I could connect these two devices. Okay, so from here, that looks really cool. So which part of this do I click it with the hammer? Back up you. Oh, no. Distillation Tower. There we go. Move forward. Using the engineer's hammer on the redstone engineering block. All right, so let's see what this is going to look like. I clicked you. Is it? Oh, there we go. That is so cool. Yeah, buddy. Get out of here. So I should be able to just connect these two via pipe, right? Oh, that thing keeps getting in the way. Does that... No? Oh, whoa, what? Oh, it's got a crazy interface. Okay, so we'll put a pipe here. Let's dig down so we can get one level lower. There we go. Now it's connected. There's nothing going in there. Where's that bucket? 215 millibuckets. I don't even know if that's enough. Can we put oil in here? Oh, we got 1,000. Yeah, forget the pipeline. We'll do this manual. Oh, see, it won't even give me a bucket's worth of oil. Wow. Oh, and this is where the slingshot would really come in handy, wouldn't it? Do we have the slingshot with us? Great. Now I don't know where I put my slingshot at. See, what we need to do is take all the important stuff that we're supposed to have, like slingshots and slime boots and engineer hammer. We tie a string to each of them, and then we tie them to our foot. And so wherever we go, they drag behind us. That would almost be possible with the magnetic, wouldn't it? Just drag the tools with us wherever we go, and we look like one of those cars that says "Just Married," carrying the tin cans. Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. Everywhere we go, we've got junk following us around. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's take this out here. Maybe the amount of oil that we put in there, the 1 bucket's worth. Not the piggle's worth, but the bucket's worth. Maybe we can run that. Where do we plug this in? Oh, here we go. Here's our connector. Okay, so, nope. I want that to be somewhat level with it. I don't know if it needs to be a block away or not. Let's go and just make it a block away, just in case. So we'll do that and that. Okay, that's why you have to squat, because there's a user interface. So you have to tell the game that you're not wanting to mess with the user interface. So it's got... Okay, so we do need to swap that to orange. It's... Oh, power's running through it. What is that? Oh, awesome. It's got RF in it. You're empty. Where'd the rest of the stuff go? So if I break this, will it still have power? Nice! Although I wonder how quickly it's going to pull all that power out of there. Okay, so let's grab all this. We will hook you up here. Like I said, between episodes, I'm going to have to work out a better system for this because this is for the birds, I tell you. So if I look in here, are we getting any oil going in here? Do we have... I thought you could just hook up a... Okay, well, let me take oil from there. So we'll run that through... Oh, buddy. Get in there. It's not enough. Oh, man, and look, it just like zapped all the power out of there. No! The amount of trips I'm going to have to make just to get this all right. Oh, my gosh. Well, we did get some oil. We got Texas tea. Yes, we did. Old Jeb would be proud of old Piggy, I tell you what. Okay, so all I have to do is get some power set up over here, and we will be good to go. So that's what I'm going to do between episodes. I'm going to get that all set up. But if you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. If you want to see more of these as I release them, don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell so YouTube can tell you when I release videos, and that'll be great. Also, if you'd like to hang out, I've got a public Discord channel running. Look down in the little description box down there. It'll show you what the click the link. You come hang out with old Piggy and all the other people hanging out with old Piggy. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. This one was a lot of fun to do. A lot of fun. We got some good progress going. Let's check our little progression tree here. What do we got? Uh-oh. Hot and steamy. Immersive tech. Give it some gas. Man, awesome. Oh, and there's another one that's an important one that we need to do. So we're starting to get somewhere finally, which is just awesome. But I'm going to go set up some stuff so I can get an electrical system over here running so we can get this stuff going. And I hope to see you in the next episode.